Gendered weapons ill, right? That's all we ever say, don't worry. Even though there's a lot to worry about. Like this man up here, even though he is of a friendly nature, I'm very concerned by the fact that he is only half. Oh, he's fine. We're all a little half sometimes. Power of friendship is ganging up on people and beating them up with your weapons. Definitely. Absolutely. Hello everyone. How are you all doing? This is Coco. Yep. And I am streaming here for the first time now that this channel has been rebranded. So, just a quick little explanation for those of you who missed the anniversary stream. 4Pixels has essentially become an agency of two people, myself and Kime. And we decided to function a bit more like a lot of the VTuber community, such as Hololive, do, in that we are still a group. We will still be sharing a lot of things, such as the Discord server, the Twitter, possibly the Tumblr. I'm not sure about that since Kime doesn't really use Tumblr all that much anymore. And we are in the midst of creating a website, and we'll still be doing a lot of collabs together. But yeah, we're going to be getting our individual channels now. And Kime has created her own channel, both a Twitch and YouTube. Let me see, I added this new extension that should allow me to link to her. Let's see if it works. Featured channels. If you scroll down below, you can see it in the profiles. Well, alright, it looks like it does not pop up. Okay, it was in the sort of collection of quick actions, so I thought it was something that could pop up, but apparently not. Or wait, what's this? Share channel. That's something completely different. Alright, well, as you see, the title of this stream is Cuff Time. Probably, since this is new grounds for me. Very new grounds for me. And it won't be a very long stream, since you can essentially consider this a test. I am testing the limitations of my computer. I am testing actually playing a game while having a VTuber model up. You folks know that Moon created a lobco for me, which I have sometimes used for reading streams and just chatting streams. But this is my original design. This is me. This here is supposed to represent me. I'm not detecting any dropped frames, but I kind of see in the preview a little that it seems to be moving a little abruptly. I hope that's not actually what's happening. Please, if anyone is in the audience at the moment, let me know how things are going. Can you hear me well? Is the model appearing well? Is it moving fine? Hello, Claw of Time. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing? This is essentially sort of a bit of a test stream. I am doing new things, attempting to do the VTuber, and I am in the process of changing a lot. This used to be, a shared channel, and while I am still grouped with my partner, we just decided to get our own channels and share other things such as server, website, Twitter, etc. Bored at work. Well, I hope I can alleviate the boredom a tiny bit. Let's see, what was I in the midst of saying? So yes, there is a lot of reconstruction going on. This will probably be a very short stream since both Kime and I have been incredibly busy and haven't really had the chance to prepare as much as we would like to. And since I was on vacation a little bit ago and then doing overtime before that, I haven't even looked at the last stream that I did of Sweet Home, nor did I get a chance to level as I hoped that I would. But one step at a time. From here on forth, everything on this channel will be Coco related stuff. But if you want to be able to see Kime, let me go quick grab her channel. She is now located at Kime_ch. Okay, there's that. Grab. And I shall pop it in the chat. We'll still be doing a lot of collabs. The World End With You, the original game, will continue here on this channel. And once we finish with that, we'll be playing Neo, The World Ends With You, over on her channel. And we've got lots of other stuff planned in terms of collabs. Of course, we're going to go ahead and finish Danganronpa V3. And we have in mind that we'll be playing the entire Tales of series, switching off, between channels. We'll probably start with Tales of Fantasia here. And, swap every other one. Sort of like what I've been doing with Le Filet when we've been playing the Final Fantasy series. There's a lot to do. At the moment, what I want to concentrate on is fixing the Twitch. If you check the About section, I sort of started some stuff. It still needs proofreading, and there's a lot that needs to be added in. And I'll be switching between using this VTuber and then the PNG VTuber, depending on what type of game I'm playing. Since this is a Nintendo game, I think I'll be fine. But my computer is about 12 years old at this point, so yeah, I've been needing to upgrade, and I've been saving for a long time, but every time I'm near to having enough to get something new, something pops up. Medical issues, car issues, etc., helping the family. I'm in the midst of paying off my medical bills from when I had to have brain surgery. And after that, I'm going to have to do repairs to cars, so hopefully once all that gets finished up, then I'll finally be able to start saving again for a new computer and be able to bring everyone better quality stuff. But anywho, I suppose that's enough ranting about that. Let's get on over to the game proper. Okay. Now let me get rid of the wings so they're not taking up too much space. And now, game. Let's make sure it's not going to be too loud. Okay, I think that should be fine. Alright, so as I mentioned before, I have not actually had time to look at the old VOD. I had said that I was going to take some time to level up, but of course I didn't have the chance to do that. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, this is mainly going to be a stream in which I just do some grinding. And I will go ahead and look at some... What is this? Is this a camera? Do we need one? I think we have one with... Let's see. Kime has the first aid kit, Le Filet has the vacuum, and let's look at this party. I have the lighter, Moon has the camera, and Advo has the key. So I think for now we're actually pretty good. We're just going to go ahead and leave that there. There's a tonic there, and what does this note say? Let's take a look at it. A note. Etsuko, you can find a spare camera and key in the other rooms. Find them. Alright, so for those of you who were not here when I first streamed this, this is a game, as you can see, obviously for the Nintendo/Famicom, and it is a horror game. And it is said to be the horror game that inspired the Resident Evil series. And I have not gotten very far in it, because as most Nintendo games, it is, they're really, they don't hold your hand. A lot of this stuff I had to sort of figure out through trial and error, but it does share its similarities in that. Here's a battle. It does share its similarities in that there are a limited number of items you have. For example, you can only do so much healing depending on the tonics that you're able to do. There is a first aid kit that we have. I do not know if it has limited use. So far, it does not seem like it does. But if that character dies who has the first aid, well, they are permanently dead. There's no way to revive them. And there are other items such as planks and keys that can only be used once. Planks help you to get across certain areas, so you want to be and after a while they break. Like, I think after going across them 3 times, they break, so you really need to be careful about how many you use and where you place them. Which means, from what I can gather from the limited time that I've played, that eventually there will be places that you are completely cut off from. In fact, I wonder if that means that it's possible to get yourself, like, permanently stuck, in that you'll have to start from the beginning. Because I wonder if you sort of use planks in other areas that you've already been, if that means that you won't be able to then progress if you've used up all the planks that were meant for you to go to areas you can't reach and progress the story. Hopefully that is not the case, because that would be pretty damn punishing. There are a couple of planks that are... I mean, well, I've only come across one, but I assume there have to be more in which they don't break. Those tend to be blue. But there are a lot of sort of very neat aspects to this. For example, here is this thing called Prey, which can be used both in and out of battle, and I suppose it's something similar to sort of mana. It can do a lot of damage to enemies, but there's a limited amount of time that you can use it, and the only thing that can restore it, I believe, is the tonic. And then, you know, you've got your tools. Some tools are pretty good against certain enemies, like I have the lighter, that's good against bug enemies. And this is one feature that I really think is neat. As you've seen, there are 5 characters in total, but you can only have a party of 3 maximum. But if you use this feature here called Call, let's go ahead and do it. Then what you can do is that, see, now we've switched to the other party of 2. And if we get to the party in time, then we can have them join the battle as well. I really like that feature. It took me a while to figure that out. Like, there's nothing in the game that tells you that's what that does until you actually go ahead and hit it. There are different weapons that you can find as well. As you can see, there are RPG aspects to this, so I'm assuming that leveling is a good thing and that nothing bad can come from it. The only thing that might be a little difficult is that, as I mentioned, there are sort of limited heals, kind of. But I think I'm at the point where I can kill these, I can kill these enemies without actually taking any damage. I'll get the experience. It's not a lot. Like, that only gave me 1 experience, and there's nothing in any of the status menus that tells you how much experience you need for the next level. So, who knows how long this will take. That's why I was intending to do it off screen, because then at least I can use, you know, the speed function, and then it's not just boring, but life got in the way. Oh well, this will essentially be just a grinding and just talking stream. There's a lot to learn. And for those of you who will eventually watch this on the YouTube, please go ahead and let me know what you think. Do you like the VTuber? Is it too distracting? I don't know if there will be much that can be done about that. Obviously, I won't be able to... Well, no, I guess there is a way that I would be able to edit it out, considering where she's placed for this overlay. So yeah, go ahead and let me know. Do you like the VTuber, or is it too distracting? And in general, do you prefer Let's Plays in which there is an audience interaction? Or do you enjoy being able to see what other people have said and respond to the chat as well? I really want to try and concentrate a lot on being able to grow henceforth. For those who do not know, I have actually been doing all the editing on the YouTube channel for a very long time now. I think almost 2 years. And I've been taking care of the social media and all that. So that actually left my hands kind of tied in being able to grow my own streams or do new things with my own streams. Because, you know, full-time job, doing all the editing, social media stuff. I was usually way too exhausted to be able to look into things on my own and take the time to set them all up. So I'm excited to be able to learn more. I'm definitely going to be watching a lot of sort of tutorial videos, tips videos of Twitch and YouTube and whatnot, in order to be able to bring you folks better entertainment. The thing that I'm most nervous about at the moment is that I don't consider myself a particularly good solo streamer. That's why I've been the one who's done the most guest stuff. Because I'm just a very introverted person. I don't talk a lot on my own. I don't talk unprompted. Right now I've been talking nonstop because I'm trying to make a very, very active effort to do better about that. But at the moment, I also have a lot to talk about since I have a lot of stuff to explain about what's been going on with the channels and the changes that are going on. But, you know, in like a couple of weeks when that is all common knowledge for everyone else, it's gonna be like, what to say now? What to say now during these low periods? What to say now when I'm streaming to a very small audience? I'm sure there are going to be days in which I'm streaming to no one. And it's in those times that it's just, oh, so, yeah. Hi, guys. Let's see. Party, Kime. I'm also sort of just trying to figure out if I should have some sort of niche. I definitely want to stay all in all, oh shit, Kimi took damage there. I definitely want to stay on, whatchamacallit, a variety streamer, but I still do think that it's good to have a tiny bit of a focus, because that does draw attention. Like, I know ever since Kime started doing gacha stuff, that has gotten her a lot of attention, and that's sort of been her main thing. But I just don't know what my main thing would be. I really don't. I've considered maybe having it be retro games like this, you know, do a focus on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Sega, Saturn, whatchamacallit, that sort of era, but I don't know, would that draw people? I don't know if I'd be good at it either. It's tough to say. It's very tough to say. I guess I'm also afraid of limiting myself too much. But also, I heard it's not good to overextend either. Because people will want to come to your streams for a very specific reason. And at this point in time, I'm just not entertaining enough on my own for it to be me. You know, I've got my friends who watch for me, but will that draw more people in? I do not know. I definitely need to find a sort of better setup as well. Because I do not have a webcam. Right now I'm using my phone and a application called WebDroid that connects to your computer via Wi-Fi. But that means that I have to just stack a bunch of books together in front of my monitor and prop my phone up against my monitor to be able to use it. And I don't think I have it positioned in the best place. That's why I think the eyelids are like half lit. The eyes are half lit a bunch of the times, and my expressions kind of are a bit sensitive. Thankfully, not as bad as they were with Lobco. I think I got a bit of a better setup than before, having the camera be a bit more distant. So just to give everyone a bit of a preview of what's going to be coming next, I have my end screen as my schedule, but Buttons and I will be getting back to, ironically enough, Resident Evil 1, the remake. Neither of us have played the Resident Evil series at all, so that's going to be fun. And still playing Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 1 is going to be on Buttons' channel, not mine. Oh, wait, what did I do? Let me see something quick. Is there a way to, okay, level 5, level 4, level 5, level 4, level 5. Alright, let's keep going with Kime and Leifule so we can get them up to level 5. And let's see if we can get pretty much everyone to... Well, what I will be working on is I will be working on getting everyone to level 8. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to manage that on this stream, but I'll continue doing that off stream. And I'm going to see if I can find online an experience guide to let me know more or less how much experience people need in order to level up. Because these enemies here are giving me whelp experience. So it might be good to go to the next rooms, which have harder enemies. But of course, that then means that there's a higher risk of dying and getting damaged. Because Moon's at 45 HP, which is a little worrisome. And as I mentioned before, I still don't know if the first aid kit is unlimited use. I think I looked that up last time, but I don't think I found any information that said either way. Which leads me to think that it is unlimited, because I feel that telling people that it has limited use is definitely something you want to tell them right out the gate. But I can't be sure. I don't remember. Oh, but yes, other than that, on Wednesdays over at Leifile's, we are doing Hollow Knight, though that might be on a bit of a hiatus. Yeah, poor Tori hasn't been feeling well, and so they need a break. But hopefully they will feel better soon and we can get back to that. Let's see, what else? On Fridays, it's Women of Zal, which is something that Kime is a part of. And Saturdays, it is The World Ends With You, which Kime is also a part of. And perhaps Moon. I do not know if Moon intends to stay. And then, of course, on Sundays, it is Sweet Home. The next game that I intend to play is Ender Lilies. And I'm really looking forward to that, because from what I've seen, it is a Metroidvania. And I do love me some Metrovania. I am not good at them, but I do love me. And the aesthetic of Ender Lilies looks fantastic. So, if there are any folks in the audience, I don't think they are. Claw time, if you still are there. I hope you're doing well. How's your work going? And if anyone else is there, how are you doing? Oh, Leafly is poisoned. That's not good. Let's see, kits. No, you were supposed to use that on Leafly, Kime. Goodness gracious. Party. No. Item. Kit. Use. Yay! Wait, maybe it's that the, maybe it's that the kit just cures some status elements? Does it cure HP? Team. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. This is how you can, like, swap teams and whatnot. Here we go. I wasn't paying attention to what the HP was before, but that seems low. That's definitely not Leifilei's full HP. Yep. Please don't mind the sound of the blender in the background. I'm gonna mute until that's finished. Okay, of course, the second I hit the mute, it finishes. If it starts up again, though, I will mute myself. Worms! I will... Nah, let's not test it. I was gonna say, let's see if we... Oof. If we can take any... He did 13 damage. Why 13? He should not be doing that much damage. Jesus Christ. Oh. I see. That is dangerous. Okay. That explains a lot. So yeah, it looks like the tonics are for HP. The kit does not cure HP. I can't remember if we figured that out last stream, but if so, I completely forgot it. So we should definitely just stay on the safe side and always use call. And I mean, might as well, I mean, so they get the, I wonder if having more people cuts down on how much experience everyone has. We'll have to check out and see. Well, no, we can't check it out because, again, they don't actually show you what everyone's experience is. Hola, mira, conseguí uno modelado por mí. Hasta tiene el tatuaje.
Me parece, sí. Pero que nomás que no tiene el pelo así como se le ve, como me caga.
No, no. Quizá un día. Oh gosh, I think we... There we go. Gracias por el jugo. That was my dear mother. I showed her my VTuber. So other things that I would like to eventually... Yay, level up! Yay, level up! No, poison! So other things I would eventually like to do is, you know, maybe some sort of anime movie review type stuff. Because, as I hate to admit, I have not seen a shit ton of classics. Honestly, you can probably assume that I have not seen it. And I hope this doesn't come off as me sort of gloating, like being like, oh, I don't see that stuff. It's not like that. It's just that, you know, as an immigrant, there's just a lot of stuff that I was not exposed to because it was not in the country of my origin. And even when even when my family did immigrate to the United States, we just didn't have a TV for a long while. I didn't know the language for a long while. And as a kid, honestly, I was pretty much just interested in cartoons. It took me a long time before I got interested in live action stuff. So I think it'd just be fun to have a sort of first reaction type things, like just give my own point of view. I'm not super educated in animation or cinematography, but I did take a philosophy of film course when I was in college and did that sort of thing, so I feel like I could bring that perspective. And of course, just the perspective of someone who is me, a Dominican, ace, arrow, sapphic.